Hey guys, welcome back. I have a ton of new fragrances that I purchased over the last month or so, and I am super excited to share a bunch of them with you. Some of these, as always, were blind buy fails. I keep telling myself no more blind buys, and who are we kidding? That is never gonna happen. I admit I have a problem. It's like a gambling addiction really, except with fragrances and purchasing blind, except at least this time they were cheap blind buys. I don't feel as bad. Have lots to share with you guys, so let's dive right in. The first one I have came in this beautiful box, and it is a Goutal. I have been loving Goutal fragrances lately, and this is Bois d'Adrienne. This is a woody, piney scent. I love this. This is a little bit more masculine. It's like a little bit smoky almost. Spiced pine. There's a lime in here. You can really smell the lime in the opening. It's so beautiful, a little bit sweet. This is like the masculine counterpart of Nuit Étoilée, which I actually also have. I have a full bottle that I purchased used on Poshmark, and I loved it so much that I got another bottle, which is an excellent segue into the next fragrance, which is Nuit Étoilée. This is also a piney scent, but it's more of a sweet orangey pine. I have another bottle, so this is my backup. I'm not gonna open it. I'm just gonna keep it wrapped up. I love this. I love the way that they do pine. Goutal and pine and this like woody scent profile are my favorite. They do pine so well. I had been searching for a good piney fragrance that was feminine enough for me to wear, and there's only a handful that I found that really worked for me. Most of the other ones that I tried from various small niche houses and like independent perfumers just were like a little bit too smoky and pushing boundaries and more of an artistic creation, not something that I could wear. And continuing on the Goutal streak, I got this Christmas set, and I got this on Poshmark, but it's brand new. And this is actually Petite Cherie and a hand cream. I am not gonna open the hand cream. This fragrance, turns out, is an excellent pear fragrance. It's like a fresh, shampoo-y, clean pear scent. Like if there was a shampoo that was just pear scented, it would be this. I believe there's Lily of the Valley in here as well. Mostly what I smell is pear. Like if you are looking for a classy, like not sweet, not candy-esque, not childish, but feminine, lovely, girly pear scent, this is it. It smells beautiful. I haven't worn it on the skin yet. I've only smelled it on paper, and I sprayed it on fabric as well. I haven't put it on my skin. It starts off like a very juicy, fruity, fresh pear. Then it does transition to a little bit more floral, soapy scent, but all in all, beautiful, and can't wait to wear this in the spring and summer. It would be such an uplifting, cheerful scent. Next up is the new Ruby Orchid Flowerbomb. This is a big box, and that's because I got the 100 ml. But Yana, how did you get the 100 ml? I thought Sephora in Canada only sells the 50 ml. Well, I got this at Shoppers Drug Mart, and not only did I get the 100 ml, but I only paid $100 for it. How, you ask? Because I used my optimum points, and Shoppers Drug Mart often has a $40 off coupon that they just email you. So you, my Canadian friends that like Shoppers Drug Mart, you may or may not know this, but if you're on the mailing list and they'll send you coupons, I get the $40 off coupon like almost every month, and it's $40 off of a $200 purchase. That's how I get all my Chanels. They're super discounted. So here's a little perfume shopping hack for you guys. And I used my optimum points plus, so I had like $80 worth of optimum points plus the $40 off, paid $100 for this baby. And now to how it smells. I like this. It is definitely a Flowerbomb DNA. I wore this a couple days. This is a little bit sweeter than Flowerbomb. No patchouli. The thing is, in the opening, it has this sort of green scent, and that must come from the note of vine, because there's a note of vine in here, which I have no idea what vine smells like. But if I had to describe the green scent that's in here, it's like, it reminds me of like when you take a twig and you peel apart like the bark off of a twig. That kind of green scent in the beginning. Thank goodness it does go away, because I didn't love that. And then also in the opening, I got this sort of like licoricey scent, which I also didn't love. But as it develops, it becomes this sweet, floral, kind of vanillic, Beautiful, beautiful Flowerbomb-esque scent. A lot of people compare this one to Flowerbomb Nectar and Flowerbomb. I can see that because of the sweetness, but this one is not as sweet as Nectar. Anyway, I will do a whole Flowerbomb collection review in future, but there's basically some tidbits on how this smells. I do really like it. I may even like it more than the original Flowerbomb, but I don't like it more than the Midnight, which is currently my favorite Flowerbomb flanker. So yeah. By the way, since I am sharing some of my favorite shopping hacks and how I get stuff, forgot to mention the Goutals. They were all Poshmark, so I bundled them, and then I just got a discount on Poshmark. Like, don't be afraid to lowball on Poshmark is what I learned. I know people think that it's rude, but also people are expecting lowballs, and like the worst thing that's gonna happen is they're gonna just decline it. I try not to be like disgusting with my lowballs. I think like if you're going half the price, that's pretty bad. Don't do that. Like, lowball within reason. But I'm just telling you guys, if you're on Poshmark, like, lowballing is okay. Within reason. Within reason. So anyway, those 3 Goutals, you could find great fragrances on Poshmark. A lot of the times they're new. Those ones are actually all new, and bundling stuff from people's, like, whatever, closet, it saves you money. So that's what I did. Got those 3 Goutals. And next we have our new release from Erin. This is the Mediterranean Honeysuckle Mimosa. Those of you who follow me on Instagram, you may have seen the lovely picture that I posted of this when I just got it. Those of you who don't follow me on Instagram, you should, and I will link that for you as well. It's at thescented_. This guy, Mimosa mixed in with the original Mediterranean Honeysuckle. So the way that I described the original Mediterranean Honeysuckle before is like your Mediterranean vacation where you're sailing off the coast of Santorini on a catamaran or a sailboat, and you're on the water and you're taking in that beautiful breeze. If that's the original Mediterranean Honeysuckle, this one is you exploring the city in that same beautiful vacation, but now you've sat down for a little bowl of sorbet, you're smelling all these beautiful florals in town, and it's a nice sunny day, and this is kind of what this one is. It's a little bit more honeyed. It has that mimosa. I do prefer the original one. This one is still very pretty. It's a nice twist. It's nice to mix it up sometimes. Very, very lovely. Very much a similar scent profile, but I do still prefer the original. I just had to get this one because it is a limited edition, and I got this directly off the Estee Lauder website. They give you 15% off when you register for the email thing, so I literally just used that code and saved 15%, and then you accumulate points. So now I have actually a 20% off discount available to me, which I will be getting something else soon, and I'll be sharing it in a future haul. Okay, then we have a couple fragrances from Yves Rocher. This one is My Vanilla Garden, and I believe this is a limited release over Christmas. It's orange, blackberry, and vanilla. It is very, very sweet, and really kind of just dries down to a basic, somewhat boring vanilla. This was very inexpensive. They always have discounts at Yves Rocher. I think this was like $15 or something. So for like, I don't remember, $10 or $15 this was. I'm not thrilled, like, but for that price point, it's not bad. Will I end up holding on to this? Probably not. So I would say this is a Blindbuy fail, but it was a cheap one, and Yves Rocher always has sales. And then if you just Google Yves Rocher coupon code, a bunch of more coupon codes come up through like Retail Me Not, through random coupon sites, and they always work. And so they can be combined with whatever Yves Rocher already has on discount. So I'm like super coupon savvy. I always Google coupon codes and I always find something, and I mean always. Then I got from Yves Rocher as well, Chèvrefeuille, and this is supposed to be a honeysuckle scent, and since I got the Mediterranean honeysuckle from Erin, I was like on such a honeysuckle kick, and I was like, give me more. I want more honeysuckle, and you can't fly too high, because this one actually really sucks. It's green, kind of green smelling. It kind of smells like crushed up leaves, but if it were a cologne, like a men's cologne, and kind of soapy. It's not good. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't like it at all. It's kind of just green and unpleasant and a little bit harsh. I thought I remembered smelling this years ago, and I mean like years, like it's has to have been like maybe over 15 years ago. I thought I liked it, but maybe they changed the formula. This is not good at all anymore. So yeah, this as well, I think it was like 20 bucks. Not good. But then I also got this little mini set, and this one came with their 3, I guess, bestsellers. So there's the Mon Rouge, which was kind of a sweet scent. This one's neroli, iris, and patchouli. And this one just kind of reminded me of something along the lines of like maybe La Vie est Belle or something like that. Almost like a little bit more of like a lipsticky La Vie est Belle. I don't know. I don't love it. It's okay. It's very, very common. It's like quite generic, sweet, not interesting. The other 2 I did like. So then there's Mon Evidence, which is mandarin, rose, vanilla, and patchouli. And this one smelled really pretty. One of them smelled like Miss Dior. I think it was this one. It has the same vibe as like Miss Dior or Chanel Coco Mademoiselle. This one's actually really pretty, very similar to that scent profile, but very budget. I really like this one. And then there's Comme une Évidence, which is a very feminine, delicate scent, which I also really, really liked. It's powdery, it's feminine, it's soft, a little bit sweet, rose. There's patchouli in here as well, and I think bergamot. It has it's hard to describe this one. It has a very delicate, beautiful scent that I think would also be like a mom scent. When I say that, I mean that in the best way possible, because I mean it as a new mom. And this is something that it smells very comforting and beautiful to me. I think this is probably one of their best releases. I know it's been around for a super long time, and that's probably why. It's because it's actually good. So to sum up, the 2 that I think are worth getting from Yves Rocher are these 2, Mon Evidence and Comme une Évidence. Those are the only 2 that are really, really worth getting from them at the moment. Okay, then we have a fragrance that was sent to me, and this is from Maison Rabanne. And this fragrance as well, I posted on my Instagram, I fell in love with. Like, I knew that I would like it because it's osmanthus and it's a peachy scent, but I didn't think that I would like it as much as I do. And so it's called Joyeux Osmanth, and it's literally just a beautiful powdery peachy scent. Not too powdery, it's juicy, fresh, clean, almost a little bit shampooy, like apricot, peach, more like apricot, like a fuzzy apricot. Cozy, warm. It smells like that color of an apricot as well. I love this. I love this. And actually I contacted the brand and asked them, because I know that they're focused on raw materials. I asked them if their fragrances are free of toxins and phthalates and stuff like that. And they said, yes, they're clean fragrances. They also don't test on animals. So that makes me really happy. And for a fragrance that is non-toxic, phthalate free, and all that yucky stuff gone, this lasted all day for me. It did stay closer to the skin towards the end of the day, but I wore it and I could smell it after 10 hours. I could still smell it on my wrists, and I was blown away. So I'm super, super happy. Also loved every single sample that I smelled from their collection. So yeah, amazing, amazing fragrance house. Then we have Ellis Brooklyn Myth, and I only put it in the box to open it from the box for this video because I've actually been wearing it a ton. This one has been my go-to for like the last month or so. It's such a sweet, musky, beautiful scent, almost slightly aquatic. I love this one. I love, love, love this one. I can't get enough of it. I love that it's a clean fragrance, and I spray it all over my sweater. I spray it on my skin, and actually I found lasts a long time on fabric. So I thought for the longest time that this doesn't last at all, because when I had gone through a bunch of samples of this fragrance, I sprayed very, very conservatively a little bit on my skin, and it was gone within an hour. But now that I spray a lot of it, it makes a huge difference. And I spray it on clothing, I spray it in my hair, and I spray it on my skin very liberally. And I do find that it lasts all day. Like, it lasts a good 6 to 8 hours, no problem. So I can't complain about longevity anymore. It really works for me. And I've tried all the ones in the clear bottles. I haven't tried Salt, I haven't tried Sweet or Bee, or they have a new one coming out that I just saw. Well, by the time this video comes out, it's already been released. It's like in that fluorescent yellow bottle. Anyway, all the ones in the clear bottles, Myth is the best one. I love it. It's something that I think I'll always have in my collection. This one's probably like my favorite one from this whole haul, one of my favorite ones. And we're down to the last 3 fragrances, which, funny story, I actually bought them like a year and a half ago and had it shipped to a friend in the States who we didn't see for this whole time because of COVID, and now he came to visit us and brought the fragrances that I bought over a year and a half ago, and I didn't even remember that I bought one of the ones in here. So first of all, we have Guerlain Louis, which, oh my god, amazing. This is more of a masculine scent. It's a smoky leather vanilla. This is to die for. This is better than most niche fragrances I've ever smelled. This is probably one of the best fragrances from Guerlain, and I think now my favorite for men. It came in this gigantic box. Let me show you. I thought this was quite comical. So it came actually in this box. So it's like the biggest box ever for this tiny fragrance. And I think it only comes in this size. It's a 50 ml. It only comes in this size. It's like, it looks smaller than a 50 ml, does it not? I feel like it looks smaller than a 50 ml. Anyway, gorgeous, slightly sweet, intoxicating, a little bit spicy, just to die for. Like, I can't say enough good things about this one. So if you haven't checked this one out, you definitely should. Even though I do find it more masculine leaning, I would still wear this. I think it's feminine enough for women that are interested in like smoky, vanillic, leathery scents. Still, you can try this. Next up is Santal Majuscule. I love this so much. This is very similar to Jus de Peau. This is a chocolatey, like milky sandalwood scent. It's beautiful. There's a rose note in here as well, but I can hardly smell the rose. It's a stunning, stunning sandalwood. I thought I don't like sandalwood. I love this sandalwood. It's perfection. And unfortunately, we're gonna end on a negative note. I bought Dolce & Gabbana The One Essence. I don't like this at all. It's a super sweet lily scent, even more intense than the EDT that I have, even more heavy and sweet lily. I don't like this. I will probably be saying goodbye to this. And that is my whole haul. That is all the new stuff that I just got. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please comment down below. Let me know what fragrances you've been buying recently. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.